David,
Galos game.
last me with my friends in my house.
Nice. Much beer.
Much beer,
Antarctica.
much beer, transaction.
Good. Maybe you are destroyed because it's Antarctica.
No,
No,
I don't have this story in the back.
that's good, man. That's good. If I drink, for example, Skol, the next day I am destroyed.
Yes,
Yes, yes. Brahma, I'm okay. Just my stomach is a little strange after Brahma. But you had a game night.
yes, and tropeiro night too.
Oh man, that's delicious. Nice. Who prepared you?
No, my friend, my uh, colega, colega de
Um.
casa,
Oh, my roommate.
my roommate.
Roommate.
Yes.
Roommate. So
Ah,
yes,
Raíssa
please.
from
Raisa came.
Cam, yes,
Raisa was in your house too.
yes, yes.
That's good. So you like soccer.
No, I like you beer.
I was preparing a list of words about soccer, but now I need to change my focus.
uh, I don't like much soccer.
You don't like soccer very much, but you understand
No.
soccer, right?
Yes, yes, I understand.
Yes. Okay, man. Okay. So let's understand some words related to. Oops. Wow. Let's learn some words related to beer. Okay.
Okay,
Do you remember
good.
we did this project with wine? Now let's do it with beer. Do you know about beer?
No.
Little.
Little.
Okay, me too. So we are going to understand this together here, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So I have here ale,
Ale.
ale.
Okay. Ale.
You know what's a
Ale.
ale? Ale. You know pale ale, ale.
No.
What's ale? Actually, let's do this together. I'm doing something here separate from you, but I'm gonna open what I see. I'm gonna reload the page, okay, man? I'm gonna reload because we are having a delay here.
Okay.
Let me reload the page. It's not fast enough. Okay, faster, better. Okay, that's good. So, I'm gonna share my screen with you, and you are going to see what I'm seeing here, and we are going to understand together the terms here. And I'm gonna teach you some techniques for you not to get lost when you're studying English. For example, I have here the ale, ale.
Okay. Meio largo.
Ale. All the. Can you read this for me, man? Can you read this for me? Just a second. Let me
All,
just. Okay, nice. Go on, please.
all the beer in the world can be broken down
Can be broken
into
down. Can be broken down
can be broken down into either ale
into
or lager.
into either a nail or a lager or lager.
Lager. Uh, ales
Yes,
are
all the beer in the world can be broken down. All the beer in the world can be broken down into either a nail or a lager. All
yes,
the beer in the world can be organized into two groups, ales or lagers.
yes.
Please.
Ale are a ferment, ferment,
Ales are fermented
ale are fermented with an ale yes,
yeast.
yeast.
Yes. And yeast. That's it. Yeast. So a microscopic fungus. Okay?
Okay.
A nail fungus. Keep
Ale
going.
fungus. It's it is a warm top fermenting ale stain.
Strain. Do you understand strain?
Now,
Oh, very important for you. Uh, Here, a particular breed, a variety of an animal or plant. For example, one strain, other strain, strain. Do you understand strain?
now
It's a type.
type.
Type. If you are talking about dogs, it's a breed. A dog breed, Labrador, German Shepherd, Poodle, Doberman, Bulldog.
Okay.
It's the strain or the breed of the dog. But here, because we're talking about plants, fungi, we are going to use a strain.
Yes, yeah.
You understand strain?
Yes, I got it.
Have you seen a strain somewhere on the papers you study, for example? Do you see this word strains when you study English? Man, when you read papers in English, articles in English, do you see this word strains?
No.
It's a common word, okay?
Yes, I don't remember.
No problem. Now you are going to understand and see this more often because now you know it exists, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So, keep going, please.
Um, alias typical has bigger, bold flavor.
AOist,
AOV.
AOist typically has bigger, bolder flavors.
AOE typical has bigger, bolder flavors. Uh, beer like in IPA,
IPA,
fall, What?
IPA.
IPA, okay.
IPA.
Beer like an IPA fall under the idle category.
Fall under the ale category. So, ale is a type of beer with stronger taste. How do you know this, man? Ale is typically has bigger, bolder flavors. Bigger, bolder. Bold is thick flavors. Markant, present, strong flavor. Understand?
Yes,
Good. And we have the other type, lager.
lager.
Let's see how to pronounce this. Lager, lager. And we have here lager, lager. So lager,
Larger,
lager,
large,
lager. Please read for me.
larger, larger, different because the beer is usually created with a bottom fermenting yes, is
Okay, lagers differ because that beer is usually created with a bottom fermented yeast. I need you to read this and make me understand. I need you to make me understand. You need to read this as you were a journalist. As if you are a journalist, okay?
okay.
Read for me, please,
Uh,
again. And
yes,
you need to understand what you're reading. That's the most important thing. Understand what you're reading.
mhm. um, lager different because that beer is usually created with a bottom ferment. Yes.
Okay. All right. Keep going.
Um, it ferments at a cooler temperature. It ferments at a cooler temperature.
You understand this?
Yes.
Next sentence, please.
Lager, lager yet usually creates a smaller is smaller
Smoother.
smoother. La-
Smoother is similar to lighter. Similar to lighter.
lager.
Yes. Smooth, light, soft. You understand this? Soft.
No.
When you do the laundry, I need to show you this. When you do the laundry, I'm having a delay. I'm having a delay. Anyways, when you do the laundry, you use the detergent. The name is detergent. The blue one, detergent, and the softener to make it soft. The softener
No.
is moo. You don't understand?
No.
Okay. Hard, soft, hard, resistant, soft,
Okay.
fragile, soft, soft. Not fragile, soft. Okay. Smooth is soft, light and soft. In Brazil, we call fruit vitamins when we get the blender and put ice, milk, and the fruit and sugar. We call it vitamin in Brazil. In English, it's smoothie because it's soft, smoothie. Okay?
Okay.
Lagers differ because that beer is usually created with a bottom fermenting yeast. It ferments in a colder temperature. Lager yeast usually creates a smoother, crisper flavor. Repeat, please.
Okay.
Read for me, please, this sentence again. Lager yeast
Lager yeast usually create a smoother, crisp flavor.
a smooth, a smoother, crisper flavor. Okay, continue, please.
Beer like, beer like a book fall under the lager category.
Okay,
Like
beers like
book.
Bock fall under the lager category.
What is
Category.
the book?
It's a type of beer. It's a type of beer. It's a brand, for example. Book or Bock?
Book.
Bock. This is the type of Bock. Some types of Bock. Some types of Bock and strong lager. It's a strong lager. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. So it's a type of beer, a strong lager. Basically, this two paragraphs are saying we have the ales and the lagers. And the Bock is a strong lager. It's one example of a lager, a strong lager. Okay?
Yes.
East.
Yeast. A living organism that goes through through ferment, fermenting as part of its life cycle.
Do you understand what you said? Be honest. Do
Uh,
you understand? Now
yes.
you are reading and trying to understand. I need you to read and understand. Read slowly, understanding the parts. Don't read just using your voice. Use your attention too. Read again, please.
A living organism that's going through
Throughout,
through
throughout,
throughout
throughout,
throughout.
in the way, in direction to.
Okay. A living organism that goes throughout fermentation as part of its life cycle.
Life cycle. Life cycle.
cycle.
Life cycle. Okay? So it's an organism that needs fermentation to live. Part of his life, part of its life is to produce fermentation, right?
Yes.
Okay. Next, read for me the next line.
Um, Yeast feeds on
Feed. Do you understand
sugar.
feed?
No.
Eats. Yeast, yeast, this type of fungi eats sugar. You know the news feed on Facebook, for example.
Okay.
News feed, alimentação de notícias. News feed, where you get the news, where you have the source, the information. News feed, so they feed, they get energy from sugar. Keep going.
Uh, Yeast feeds on sugar provided from the grain and that produces alcohol.
Yeast feeds on sugars provided from the grains and that produces alcohol. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, great. So we have two types of beer and the fungi. The two most common types and the fungi responsible to create the beer. Okay?
Yes.
Grain.
Right. Another main increment of beer. Different grains serve as barley and yeast,
Such as barley and wheat.
such as barley and wheat. Wheat,
Wheat.
wheat, wheat.
Okay, let's understand this. Grain, you understand grain, right? Of course. Another main important ingredient of beer, different grains, such as barley and wheat. So, such as is, for example, barley and wheat. Wheat is very simple. You know wheat. In United States, they have a big wheat production. That's wheat.
Okay.
And the other one is barley. Let's check barley. And it's basically another type of grain. Barley. Barley. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. So the barley is responsible to what?
Add, add the different flavor to the beer.
That's nice, right, man? That's so
Yeah.
nice. That's so nice. Next, hops.
Hop.
If it's a plant, why not Google it with images? If that's a plant, let's look at this plant. Oh, so that's a hop.
Mm,
That's a hop. Okay? And that's in Portuguese is the, I don't know the name. What's the name?
Look.
Okay, probably. Probably.
Uh,
I want to see this in Portuguese. I have no idea what's that in Portuguese. Images. Come on. Pulo. Lúpulo. Lúpulo.
look.
Lúpulo. Alrighty then. Okay. Read for me, please. Hops.
Hops. At plants. Somewhat. Somewhat resembling a leaf pinicon.
A
I,
leafy pine cone. A leafy pine cone.
I don't understand this.
Okay. Somewhat resembling a leafy pine cone. Pine cone. Yes. Pine cone is the fruit of the Christmas tree.
Crispy.
You know the
Okay.
Christmas tree?
Yes.
The Christmas tree produces a fruit, and that's the pine cone.
Yes, I get it.
And leafy, what's leafy? Leafy comes from the word leaf. A plant has uh, the roots, the not body. I forgot the word in the middle. The branches, fruits, flowers, seeds, and the leaves. The leaves, they get the sun and they transform this energy into, I don't know, I don't remember. I don't remember. You know it. The leaves. You understand the leaves? They are green, usually green.
No, but guys.
I have a flower in my hand, okay?
Okay.
And this here is the flower and the petals. The petals, okay?
Yes.
And this here is a leaf.
Okay. You-
Uh, that's a leaf. That's a leaf.
Yes.
That's a leaf.
You-
Okay, that's a leaf. Leaf. And let's understand this. A plant, somewhat similar, somewhat resembling a leafy pine cone. A pine cone with leaves.
Okay.
Understand?
Yeah.
That grows on a vine and is harvested to add to beer. Explain me this sentence, please. First, the first part that grows on a vine. What's this that grows on a vine?
What's the growth?
To grow. For example, Iara is 6 years old. She is growing up.
Okay. The growth on the vine.
Man, do you remember when we talked about vine on wine? We talked about wine.
Yes, yes, but
Vine.
what's the correlation
What's the connection?
on it?
What does it have to do? What does it have to do? Basically, vine is the structure that sustains the plants. For grapes, for example.
Yeah.
And hops, they are cultivated on a vine too. Look at this vine. That's a vine. That's a vine. Wow, look at this vine, man. Look at this vine.
Yeah.
It's different, right? It's different, but that's a vine. That's a vine. Okay, vine, a vine, a vine. Wow, but it's different, but it's a vine. Okay?
Yes.
Where are you? Here. Okay. Next. Next sentence.
Um, it did. No, is heaven to add the uh, what is heaven?
What's harvest? Let's understand what's harvest. What do you think? Let me see if you will understand these words. No, you will not. Let's see if you understand the explanation in the dictionary. If you don't understand, I'm going to explain.
Um, yes, I think they understand.
Are you Googling it?
What?
Did you Google it?
Mm, Google. What?
You just use it. This dictionary I have here, just this.
No, don't have.
I know you don't have, but you did you read this information here?
Yes, or is.
Did you understand?
Yes,
It's the collecting of the results, usually fruits. Okay? Is when you collect the
yes,
things, okay? All right, right?
yes. Yeah.
Malting. Let's understand malting. Read for
The
me, please.
term, the term malt beer refers to the grain flavoring profile of the beer.
Do you understand this sentence?
The term malt beer, grain flavoring profile of the beer.
Let's break it into parts. Okay, let's break it into parts. Grain flavoring profile. Grain flavoring profile is one thing. I know, three words, but one thing. How do you know it? Because of uh, adjectives here giving characteristics to profile, grain flavoring profile of the beer. So I could say of the beer grain flavoring profile. It's possible to of the beer grain flavoring profile, but it would be too long. This is easier to understand. The term malty beer, the term malty beer refers to the grain flavoring profile of the beer. Grain flavoring profile. So we have different profiles of flavors depending on the grain. Different types, characteristics, groups of flavors depending on the grain. The term malty beers refers to the type of flavor of the grain on the beer.
Yeah, I get it.
That's beautiful. Next,
Malting is a process where most moisture,
moisture,
moist,
moisture.
moisture, malting process where moisture is introduced to start germination and then it's trade, trade to stop germin, germination.
Okay.
What's project where moisture?
Okay, man. Do you understand it? Do you understand it? This sentence.
Uh, um, little.
Okay. Malting. What's malting? Malting is a process where moisture. Let's understand moisture first. Moisture is when there is water on the surface or liquids. For example, Do you like skincare, man? Do you like skincare?
Uh, no,
No problem. There is a process. You wash or you rinse your face with a face soap, uh, cleanser, a cleanser. It's like a soap. Then you exfoliate, okay? You exfoliate, okay?
yes, yes.
Then you apply moisturizer because moisturizer is going to keep your skin with water on the surface. A moisturizer hydrates your face.
Okay,
Understand?
yes.
So, what's moisture? Is hydration. Malting,
Hydrate.
yes, it's to put water on the process.
Okay,
Malting is a process where hydration, little water, moisture is introduced to start germination. And then it's dried. We take this water out to stop germination. So, malting,
right. It's what is right?
okay, dry is to take the water out. I'm gonna reload this page. I'm gonna reload this page, man. That's crazy. Okay, better now. Basically, you that's a seed. Seed. Malting
Okay,
is the process of putting water here, little water. No, no. Put this in a glass of water. Wait a little, one day, and take the water out. Dry is to take the water out. For example, we take a shower and then we use the towel to dry our body.
okay.
Okay? Malting
I
is the process of start germination and stop it. Okay?
nice.
Many people who eat raw food, there are some groups of people, vegetarians, vegans, and raw food people. They do not use fire. And they prepare the food with this germination process. They open the seeds a little. They open it. So it's easier to eat. It's easier to get the proteins, the the substances you want from it. Understand?
Yes.
And malting, that's it too. That's the idea for malting. Let's keep going. Then I have,
Uh,
yes, please. You
mm,
understand malting?
yes.
Roasting.
Roasting. This is a process done the bitter grain process done to the bitter grain after malting to make a beer thicker, darker, and potentially give it a cough-like bubble.
Roasting. Do you understand this first sentence here?
This is a process done to the beer grain.
Okay?
Okay. After morning. Okay. To make the darker and potentially give the coffee. Yes.
Okay? Roasting.
Okay. Yes.
It's a process we use fire. Why? Because to roast is this is to roast. Is to put something inside the oven of your stove and prepare it with fire. That's to roast. That's to roast. Inside the oven of your stove, you prepare things like this. Roast. This is to roast. Understand roast?
Yes.
Okay. That's to roast. I wanna have it today. Okay. Next. ABV.
ABV. A mixture of alcohol in solution by volume.
Yes. So,
Okay.
what's A for? What does A stand for here?
Alcohol.
B.
Beta. Beer.
No.
No. I don't know.
It's on the sentence.
A mixture of alcohol in the solution by volume. Alcohol mixture.
Okay. A is for alcohol. B is for
I don't know.
V. V is for
Volume.
and B.
B.
Yes.
No. So B.
By
By.
alcohol by volume. Okay?
Okay.
Next. IBU
E. IBU. Starting
is
off for
standing
is
for, it significates, the idea is, the meaning is.
is state for international binders binders unit. State for international binders unit. It's a measure of the level of hopes in the beer.
Beer for information. IBU is standing for International Bitterness Unity. It's a measure of the level of hops in the beer. So, hops, that plant, is connected to the bitterness. Bitterness. I don't understand bitterness. Bitter. I'm gonna give you some examples. Do you like coffee, man?
Yeah, that's fine.
Coffee without sugar is bitter.
Okay.
Is standing for International Bitterness. Bitterness. Yes, bitterness is uh, how bitterness is the quality of bitter. It's bitter. Amargura, amargueza.
yeah,
Bitterness is the
yeah,
noun. Is the noun. International bitterness unity. It's a measure of the level of hopes in beer. So the hopes create the bitterness. Okay?
yes, I got it. Yes.
Next. Man, I'm not going to correct your homework because I'm enjoying
I
this.
did, I didn't do,
That's perfect. That's perfect. Next.
uh, brain pub, brain,
Brew pub. Brew pub.
brew, brew pub, pub. A brew pub is a bre- brewery, I don't know,
Brewery. Brewery.
brewery. A brave pub is a brewery where both in the house beer and food are served.
A brewery is a brew pub is a brewery where both in-house beer and food are served. Where both in-house beer and food are served. Are served. A brew pub is a brewery. A brewery? What's a brewery? I don't know yet. I know. I know. But let's understand in the sentence. Maybe we have the answer in the sentence. A brew pub is a brewery where both in-house beer and food are served. In-house beer and food are served. In-house beer. What's in-house beer?
The bar, the
Uh
bar, no?
it's the bar that creates
Okay.
the beer.
Yeah,
Sometimes you have a restaurant and they create beer there. They brew beer there.
yes.
They brew beer there. In Portuguese, I believe you say. In Portuguese, how do you say? You make beer in Portuguese?
Cervejaria, no?
You prepare beer, you make beer. How is it in Portuguese?
Cervejaria, I think.
Okay, all right. So
The,
that's
the backer, industry backer, it's, it's over. It's a, have a wrinkle, I think.
yes, it's
You
true.
know, the,
Yes, I know. It's true. I've never been there, but that's true.
it should. Me neither.
It's closed.
Yes.
Okay, all
Oh,
right. A brew pub is a brewery where both in-house beer and food are served. Okay,
yes.
brewery. Read
Uh,
read for me, please.
a brewery is where beer is bre-
Brewed.
brewed. It's where beer is brewed, but no food is served. Uh, brewery typical have tap apples.
What's a tap room? A room,
Tap
a room in which alcoholic drinks, especially beer, are available on tap. A bar in a pub or hotel. A tap room is that type of bar with beer you serve like this, and you have many taps. Taps, that's a tap, that's a tap. When you wash your hands, in the bathroom or in the kitchen, you open the tap to get water and wash your hands. And you have a tap room. A tap room is a place with many taps you use to serve beer. And these tap rooms, they are for patrons to come and try the beer. Do you understand this? These tap rooms, they are for patrons to come and try the beer.
I, I think so, right? Petrol is person, important person.
A patron is a person who can buy your business or maybe believe in your business or maybe invest in your business or maybe buy from you.
Okay.
In the dictionary, a person who gives financial or other support to a person, or organization, a cause. Okay?
Yes.
Import.
Uh, I import. I imported beer is a beer sold, but not made in the United States.
An important beer is a beer sold but not made in the United States. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
easy, right?
Yes.
We have other ones here, more vocab, more 4 words, but I'm gonna leave it for next class, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna create here an exercise for people to practice this. I believe it's going to be fun. I'm gonna
Yes.
create, now I have this project to create exercises for vocabulary. For example, let me show you something. If you have time, of course.
Yes. I have.
So that's the idea. A Google Forms for you to practice vocabulary on food, transports, music, sports, places, entertainment, professions, and why not this topic? So many students I have love this topic.
Yes.
Why not
Good
beer?
job.
Great topic, right?
Yes.
Great topic.
Beer.
Why not? That's a project I have.
Nice. Idea. Idea.
Basically, it will be a Google Forms with many sentences. And you need to complete the sentences with one of the options I give you. And you need to understand the context and choose the option. Sometimes it's going to be correct, sometimes it's going to be incorrect. But that's the process for you to learn.
Yes.
If you calm yourself down, try to get it by the context, you can get everything correct. Break it down. Break it down. When you have a sentence, a paragraph, break it down and you will get it. Calm down, read slowly, understand everything you're reading, and you are going to get it.
Yes. Nice.
Mister, that's it for today. Thank you so much for your time, your attention. I'll see you next class.
See you. Bye.
See you.
Thank
Bye.